Representative from the 14th.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Permission to read from a printed document?
Without objection.
Thank you. So I'd like to share some more from the dissent submitted by the Wisconsin chapter of American Academy of Pediatrics, who again opposed every bill in this package that we heard in our committee. Quote, "The science and understanding of the human brain has evolved greatly over the many decades hence, and we know clearly that learning begins at birth. This fact was so clear, in fact, that in 2013, this very legislature unanimously issued a joint resolution, SJR 59, on the importance of early childhood brain development. The science is also very clear on the remarkable and profound influence the immediate environment has on young children's brain development. The countless inputs that occur from the surroundings directly contribute to the shaping of the child's brain. Those inputs absolutely must come from people, caring, loving, nurturing adults, not from products or screens, which have no evidence of benefit in our youngest children. Parents, of course, provide much of those inputs, but there are countless situations across all income, geographical, racial, and gender categories where a parent requires regular, routine care for their child. This is where we, as pediatricians, are witness to an utter crisis that's been unfolding for years and is now threatening an industry comprised primarily of small businesses with collapse. We hear repeatedly of long wait lists, so long, in fact, that it is no longer considered a joke to say that you should be on a waiting list long before conceiving a child. We hear the remarkable paradox where the costs to parents are higher than it would be for the same child to attend college today, but are still not enough to allow teachers to make a living wage, despite the hours of being focused and always on for children in their daycare, in and out. Specific to the ratios, we appreciate the consideration given to changing staffing ratios and worker eligibility. These standards are there for good reason. For each additional child, a childcare worker is eligible to care for. That is less focused time between the adult and any given child, and it would result in additional stress for the teacher. There is a good reason, for example, that children under the age of 2 in a group setting can't be at more than a 4-to-1 ratio with a teacher, but 3-year-olds can be at a 10-to-1 ratio. Imagine for a moment a single teacher with 10 infants, or more accurately, 2 with 20 infants. That is utterly unfeasible. To change a ratio that has been carefully arrived at over years of experience and judgment about classroom settings seems unwise. If anything, we run the risk that teachers who can move to other states with preserved or improved ratios will do so, or those who cannot will seek other forms of employment when they can no longer afford to do the work they know is important and that they love, but is no longer economically viable. I want to share again. The Wisconsin chapter of the American Academy of Pediatrics has asked us to reconsider these bills. They do not address the core issues and turn instead to a science-based set of solutions. They have asked us that these bills not proceed. It really concerns me that in a room of 99 representatives, we're hearing concern from doctors, the doctors who specialize in children, and we are not heeding their concerns. I'm with the pediatricians. The vote is no.